What is up, guys? It is time for Dinamo Bucuresti to visit the European stage. We're at home to Sparta Prague. I'm very, very nervous. We've already had a loss in a cup, which came a lot sooner than I wanted to be. But let's have a look. How's our rebuild gone? Not too well. So before we get into this, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think how we will do this season. You need to say that before we get into this properly, because the rebuild didn't go to plan. So what happened is that a lot of players left because we couldn't afford the wages, which is fair enough. We were in a terrible position at the time. As the budget got announced, we were 700k in the red, which straight away, we'll have a look at this now. We're a mil now over it. So if the budget was like a week later, we probably would have had a little bit more leeway to play around with. But unfortunately, we didn't get that, which means the budget didn't change too much. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. Another thing was, 2 weeks before the league started, we played the Super Cup against the Llm Bucuresti, who haven't changed at all. So we played with a very, very reduced side, and it did cost us in the end. A very, very poor game. I mean, we got a lot of chances once again. We should have actually says 2.13. You know, we should have got another, but we weren't at the races, unfortunately. I didn't expect that game to come so fast. I mean, we did play friendlies before that to varied results. Like a 4-4 against these, who I've never heard of, it's not a great result, but it's decent. Then 2-1 nils, which would assume that we're kind of on the same defensive mentality, but then a 4-1 and then a 3-2 against Stade Liège, who I would argue are a better team anyway. They're also in the Conference League, so there's a chance we may meet them if we manage to get past Sparta Prague. We then went into our first home game against, this is the worst of the University Craiova teams. I mean, last season we lost to them 1-0, and I think at the end, yeah, we beat them 2-0 there, and then 3-0 as the last game of the season. So we should be beating them. We betted the 3-0 with a 4-0, which was very nice to see. And, you know, 46,000 people, which is better than we had last year for the last game of the season. So that is a positive thing. We only sold like 200 more season tickets as well, so it's not like we're really pushing the ball out in that sense. I mean, the stadium holds 15,000, so we're still a long way off filling it. Hopefully today we will fill it against Sparta Prague. But that puts us in 5th. Obviously, we've only played one game. There's not really a lot we can do about that. So this is kind of how it's gone. Obviously, all of these players leaving. We knew Nico was leaving. Obviously, we got 30k for him. Espinoza went once again. I think he gets paid £2,000 a week. We can't compete with that, unfortunately. We will have a look at the wage situation after this. There's only a few that could have done that. And Espinoza wasn't exactly a regular starter. Elsewhere down here, no one else you really recognise. Andreas Miau was our best youngster we had at the club. Miau was the best youngster we had at our club, and you know he didn't do the job, did he? We given plenty of chances, but he wasn't cutting the gravy. That's not even the way how you say it. But the lads we have brought in. First up, we have Axel and Ganzo. We got him from Auxerre. Obviously, Auxerre, a good standard of football in my opinion. It says he can play attacker mid, but I've got him for this midfield role here, the advanced playmaker role we were using last year with Catalin E2. He has gone back to Cluj. He's valued at something meant like 250 to 1.3 mil. And you've seen the finances, we can't afford that. Next up, we have Joan Bowser. I wanted a winger. I wanted a winger with a little bit of flair. Argentinians, he is natural, aren't they? They're natural at football. They know what they're doing. Good work rate. I love that. I love the passing. I love the first touch. Crossing, yes. Dribbling, yes. Composure, yes. Decisions, yes. All in all, a no-brainer. Next up, Rafa Marin on loan from Real Madrid. I mean, he just looks solid. I mean, yes, he's only 20. Yes, we're never going to see him again after this season, because I imagine if he's decent, he'll go on to better things. But for a loan, I mean, obviously, Andrea Pinto went, which means we needed to kind of open the door for a new defender, and Rafa Marin just kind of fit the bill. Then Quentin Daubin, he's a midfielder. I've got a defensive mid. We need defensive mids after obviously people had left, which leads us on to the problem I have for today's game, is that 2 players aren't registered. I didn't understand why they weren't registered, because I just did auto, because we have quite a limited squad. the squad we have will all fit in the parameters of the team we needed. Issue being is that I didn't put Tahir in or Router because their contracts expired, even though I didn't even know that it expired. So arguably our best player we had in Tahir, who's just really consistent. I wouldn't say he's as good as Sorescu, but he's consistent. And then Router, who was a figurehead in that defensive mid role last season, are both out, which is, you know, outstanding. But this is who we've got for today's game. We have Isanu in goal, Radu, Eamon, Gaifer and Kretu at the back, with Grigor and Daubin in the middle. Barney as advanced playmaker, Sorescu on the left, Moldovianu on the right, and then Vestiniki leading the line. We're going to submit this team. We're going to get ourselves into the home ground. Fingers crossed we can get a result here, but it's definitely going to be tricky. So let's get into the dressing room and see what we can say to these boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We'll do the fifth talk. It always works, the fifth talk. And here the boys walk out for our first European evening at Stacia Bucharest. So, here we go. Here we go, boys. 14 minutes in. Dalutska, brilliant name. Oh, Banny nearly on the ball there. Petrus has a shot from long range. Oh my, how did they get the ball back there? Thank God our centre back was on the ball, because I don't know how they got the ball back. This is going to be a tough game anyway. But without Tahir, without Router, it's going to be even difficult, I believe. Well, here we go. Here we go. So let's get some out of this. I think we'll be all right if we can get a goal. I do feel a lot more positive. Obviously, away goals don't count because they don't nowadays, which is a little bit better for us. Oh, Grigor, lovely challenge for Vestiniki. Not the best pass, was it, to get to Moldovianu? I'm going to shout encouragement to them. I think we're playing okay. Sorescu's struggling. Sorescu got took off as well in the first league game because he was also struggling then. Is that Adam? Is that Adam Hlozek? I'll have to find out after this. Bowser can come on though, yeah. What did last time? Bowser came on at half time last time. Dokul, Pavlika, Pesek. Plays over. Radu wins. Oh, keeper! No man's land keeper, and it is Adam Hlozek. Honestly, on this game, he is so good. He's offside. He is probably their standout player. I didn't even notice his name there. A very, very hard VAR call there. But here we go. 40 minutes in. The rescue doesn't need to come off the pitch, but I do want to get through to half time. Petrus. Pesek. Back to Petrus. Dokul. Volisak. Oh, what a ball that is, by the way. Keeper saves it. Lead by Kretu. They are all over us here. We've stayed positive because we never played a different style of play. It's a bit risky just changing it for this competition. And what a finish that is, by the way. And there's a bit of class. The little bit of class we do not possess, unfortunately. They want us to get through the fourth qualifying round, which I'm not being funny. If you play Lithuania, you play someone else. Sparta Prague are a very, very good side to be playing against. And what a strike that is there. He's not getting that, is he? It's just never happening. It's been not the best game for chances. So we get in the dressing room. We're going to say Shun's not being good enough. Bowser can come on the left. There he is there. He can come on for Sorescu because Sorescu is struggling. I mean, just trying to see what best thing Bowser's best at. Inverted winger on attack. We'll put him on inverted winger on attack. It's kind of what do you do? I mean, both teams aren't exactly the best attackingly. Lozek scored a hell of a goal, which is what's really cost us here. I just want us to see. I want to see a little bit of an improvement. I think in the second half, try and get a chance off. Grigor, the Radu. Oh, can't find Bowser. Volisak, Mobile Carlton. What a kick that is, by the way. What an absolute ball that is. Be honest with you, if this gets to 3, in my opinion, we're out. I mean, I was going to play both legs in 2 separate episodes, yeah, but if this goes drastically wrong, we may just come back for a league game. Yeah, it isn't exactly what I wanted. Obviously, we play positive in the league, Sparta Prague would walk our division. It's kind of Dokul, 69th minute free kick. Oh my days. This is the issue we have, is that we're kind of a little bit off the boil. You know, we're not this level. I haven't recruited how I want to recruit it because of the money. If we do well this season, you know, the money's gonna increase once again. We should be a little bit better off. Volasak from long range. Oh, obviously we can only make 2 subs. Moldovianu needs to come off because he is really struggling. Bring Grigor off. Confirm subs. I think we've been unlucky. I mean, Isanu hasn't done too badly. In both goals, you can't really do much about. Zalutska, another one. Rice pulled off the crossbar. I don't think we'll be coming back from the second leg. No, the boys will play the second leg again. What a goal this is, Illo. Just that, the little bit of class we lack. Obviously, I wanted to bring in a striker. I am looking at a few, but everyone just wants disgusting wages that we can't afford. Like, everyone wants like $4,000. Or it's just like, we can't afford $4,000. To pay someone $3,000, I had to do it in some cases, but it's not something I really want to do. Vestiniki isn't good enough to lead the line, unfortunately. But, you know, at the moment, it's all we've really got. This Pesek has the ball. Pavlenka. This is really what our teams took us apart, isn't it, really? Be nice to go up their place and get a goal. I think a goal would be nice. Even a draw would be nice, to be fair, but 3-0 away. Oh, that was a hell of a result. I think this is the issue, is that the Conference League made for clubs. The Llm 4. I can't change anything drastically because, well, everyone's knackered anyway. Fitness is already an issue. I didn't accept. It's the first time I'm managing Romania. The start of the second season, if you do well in a competition, is mad. Like, it is mad. You just get, like, we've been took apart at the start of the season. Even in that game we won, we was really struggling fitness-wise. Everybody was. So to go into this game with this kind of the same squad is not ideal. Blozek, he's going to get a hat-trick here, isn't he? I'm still not attacking, so what do we do? Sit back and defend a 3-0 loss? It's ridiculous. We've been took apart here, though. This is not ideal. Big kick up. Darben wins the header, but Klesa picks it up for them. Plays it through to Babka. Our defence is absolutely in disarray. It's in absolute disarray. Blozek with a 4th. Oh, that's only his 3rd. There's his hat-trick. Ah. I mean, they had 12 shots on target and scored 6. Firstly, I'm far from pleased, but at this point, what else can we really do in that situation? That there, I mean, when we drew Sparta Prague, I did think the golfing class would be shown. And I mean, Adam Blozek, look at him. Disgusting how good he is, isn't it? It's disgusting. We haven't got players like that yet. Which is not the end of the world. I mean, I'm not going to bother coming back for this because it's probably going to be an absolute massacre once more. I think the plan is going to be, we played a lot of these teams last season. I might come back with someone different. I might come back for Chinidia Pagovsky, which would be a different team. We haven't played them yet. That could be interesting. But I think we're at the Conference League. We want us to get through the 4th qualifying round. This is the 2nd. If we were to get through here, we'd have to play Hearts, which I don't think we'd beat them either. I think we're like League 1, League 2 level, which is way off some of these big teams. But that is going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Not the result I wanted. Heaviest loss I've had at Dinamo Bucuresti. But we're still a work in progress. We haven't made signs we need to make. So it's disheartening, but not really much you can do about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe.